We are on day 10, and there's something in my mouth. I don't know. This was a very eventful day in so many ways. Overall, I'm on a high. Very good things happening. Um, so, one, I made a fantastic lasagna. So now I don't make the noodles from scratch, although I actually, not that long ago, talked to my husband about actually doing that because he has a lot of health issues, not his fault. It's due to an injury he sustained. He's an amputee, but it was a traumatic shock to his central nervous system. This has been like 20 years ago, and he still has issues from it. Possibly has autoimmune on top of that because that trauma to the system can trigger things. He had most of the fingers on his dominant hand ripped off. That's a story for another day. So we have to be very conscious. That's a big reason why we switched to plant-based, because we were just trying to see where and when and how we could elevate our lifestyle, our nutrition, etc. And that was one of the ways, just more whole foods, more all natural, as much as we could. So anyway, getting to the point where I will make my own pasta eventually, just because how amazing is that? But other than that, this is from scratch, baby, made by my own two hands. Okay, made the sauce. It's a spinach lasagna, but I put some of that vegan sausage that I shared with you yesterday, and I put quite a few in there. So it's a high protein lasagna at the same time. So come here. I'll bring it over here. Look, it just finished cooking. I mean, you know what? This doesn't actually do it justice, but it's huge in my new deep pan, deep pan, which I'm very excited about. I've made this lasagna several times in the past, but I just didn't have a big pan and I didn't have a full-size oven, and it just wasn't the same. It was good, but this is great. So, that being said, I probably have, and I might get a second serving. I am unsure. Still debating, because it's delicious. And I put 6 sausages in there. They're 25 grams of protein a piece. So just from the sausage that I put in this entire dish is 150 grams of protein. So I'm guesstimating I'm probably eating the equivalent, or will eat the equivalent, of 1 sausage at least. I'm being conservative. I'd rather undershoot on my protein, which will bring me up to a total today of 85 grams. Yay! So I have managed to increase and surpass that 70. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there quickly. I'm finding my rhythm. No, I didn't work out today because it's not the only reason, but apparently my body is rebelling and my milk is back. I thought it was gone. I have no idea what's happening. If you know, this is new to me. And I'm like, okay, what do? I still have my pump, but I don't want to pump because obviously I'm trying to send the signal to my body that I'm done with that. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So anybody that has any expertise or knows somebody that knows, I mean, I can Google it. I haven't yet because it just happened not that long ago where I realized, holy crap. So that's not great. It's not my favorite, because it's hard to exercise. Not that I'm doing crazy jumping around, but it's just hard to exercise because, with your chest full, for lack of a better explanation, it's uncomfortable. And I'm making an excuse. Remember, excuses versus reasons? Nope. I mean, yeah, it's a reason, but it's more of an excuse. So I'm going to own that. I'm going to own that excuse today, and I'm fine with it. Because the other good thing, I also jumped up to an elite status. Like, I'm classified as elite coach now. I am a fitness and nutrition coach for a company called Kickoff. It's, straight through an app, coaching clients that way, live virtual sessions, as well as just online messaging only, but you know, they have access to meal planning and all the nutrition and exercise support, yada yada. And I have jumped up to elite coaching status officially today. It's been something that I have been working towards since January, because it was really my comeback after kind of dropping a lot of clients just by just natural course of things after I had the baby, and I was kind of focused on that. And then come January, I was like, okay, now we're going to get back into it. So that's an awesome elevation for me today. On top of the fact that I also have clients that work with me directly outside of kickoff. So I have the best of both worlds, but that will mean lots of new and exciting things for myself as a coach. So that is a huge positive. So great lasagna, hit my protein. I am still fell short on my fiber. The day is not over. And I'll be honest, I didn't do the math on the fiber in this dish. I know I started my day with a protein bar, and then I had some mixed nuts like hazelnuts, cashews, almonds, that kind of a mixed thing. So I got some healthy fats in there. And there was surprisingly, there's some fiber in that, and then a little bit of fiber in the protein bar. And then this lasagna has the sausage, which I gotta look the fiber up on that. I don't remember. There's tomatoes, which is like sauce. So not so much on the fiber there necessarily. There's a lot of spinach. There's like, what is it? There's like a pound of spinach in this. But you know, anybody who's ever cooked raw spinach and then the raw form versus the cooked form, it's like the spinach disappears. So it doesn't, when I say a pound, that's a lot raw, but cooked, it's like kind of sad. And then there's a lot of mushrooms. And of course onions, because that's a staple in everything. So it's very simple, very straightforward, very phenomenal. I don't necessarily promote this one, this recipe. Like, do it, yes, but expect it to take time. It's not a quick meal. It's not a quick recipe to put together. And it takes an hour to cook. So it's totally worth it. But if you do it, I suggest giving yourself hours to do it and make as much as you can. Because if you're anything like my family, it will get eaten very quickly. And it's almost like, was it worth it? Like, it is, but it's like, dang, it didn't last very long kind of thing. Okay. And I realized, yes, I'm wearing the same thing as I wore yesterday. Mainly because today we also are working on this particular project of creating, well, my husband is, I'm doing the accessory work, but my husband is creating a storage area. You see those posts? He's creating a storage area for us to get the excess overflow of items out of this middle cabin, which is supposed to be the kitchen, walled off bathroom area. But we have nowhere to put the stuff. So we're building that. And so I went into town today and grabbed a truckload of gravel. And so I'm not going to wear any kind of nice clothes, on top of the fact that I still have the like 35-ish pounds on my frame, and my old clothes don't fit. Like my previous clothes, they don't fit. I literally fit into like 5 things right now, and I'm fine with that. And I am of the nature of, I'm not going to buy new things in a bigger size. I have a handful of things, like I have some pregnancy pants that I'm still willing to wear. Like they're very loose. So it's like they fit technically loose, but I still have a belly. You know, I could be considered pregnant if I'm not careful, and I'm okay with that. It's just facts. It's data. It's information. I haven't lost the weight yet. Cool. Whatever. That's what this journey is about. So yes, you are going to see here for the first, who knows how long, until I can fit into more of my previously worn items and clothes. You're going to see the same clothes on repeat. Do I care? Look at my face. I don't care at all. Sorry. I've never been one that really had any kind of, well, maybe no fashion sense, or very little fashion sense. My husband kind of is more of the fashion. He's more the girl in the relationship when it comes to that. You know, he always matches. He always looks nice because you never know who you're going to see. And I'm like, I don't care who I see. I'm comfortable. I'm function over form for sure. But I will get back into my cute clothes. I'm not worried about it. To each their own. And I'm not satisfied with where I am, but I know that it's a process and it will take time. All of this will take time. And yes, I'm going to keep telling myself and you that the exercise will begin soon, and it will. But if I could have any kind of help on this situation with my milk reappearing, which is not cool, man. It's not cool. And I need to do something about that, and I need to get it gone. I honestly was hoping, because I had such an issue previously with when I just unintentionally was eating less calories when I started working out 6 weeks postpartum, my milk supply dropped because I was eating less. I'm not eating excessively right now. So I don't know why my milk is like coming back with a vengeance. I guess it got mad that I tried to get rid of it or something. I don't know. She's angry with me, and we're going to have a conversation. Like, this is not okay. You need to go see someone else or something. I don't know. I mean, thank you for my body being capable, but I'm done with that chapter. Let's move on. Thanks. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a work in progress, one step at a time. I'm going to go finish my lasagna, and I will talk to you tomorrow.